am Sylvia Gordon.
Hey, and I'm Rebecca Gordon.
We're going to talk about the winners and losers for the Medicare Advantage AEP enrollment that we just had. Give you a whole bunch of stats to make you better prepared to answer questions for your clients.
All right, so let's jump in with Becker's payer issue listed, the stats on Medicare Advantage members.
Okay, spoiler alert, it's Aetna. Aetna got most of the business. They were the winner. The winner is Aetna.
They dominated.
Right?
Congratulations, Aetna.
Yeah, they had over 15% growth. We'll go into that a little bit later. Let's start off with some stats.
All right, so among MA enrollees, 47% say that they are in excellent or good health.
Over half the people that are eligible for a DSNP are enrolled in a DSNP. So that means about half the people are still eligible to enroll. So there's a lot of growth opportunities still in the DSNP market.
Oh, yeah. And there's no surprise here, about 38% of MA members have annual incomes of less than $25,000. So that goes hand in hand with the DSNP market.
Right. It's what you'd expect.
Not necessarily a bad thing. The number of plan offerings declined by 10%. And thank God, there's so many plans. I heard that in one area in Texas, they have 90 plans.
Yeah, like 97 different plan options in one county. So there's about 4,000 plans. It's a little less, but about 4,000 plans.
Talk about decision overload.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, the average Medicare Advantage beneficiary will have 40, 42, 43 plans available in her county. The average person. Because I love when you go on social media, people are like, you don't need an agent, just go do it yourself. I'm like, have fun.
Yeah.
Go have fun.
Go knock yourself out. Well,
Right?
HMOs account for more than half of all Medicare Advantage plans now,
But
they are declining.
yeah, PPOs are growing, and I'm
That's
a big PPO fan. I always tell my clients, unless you're in Southern California, I would prefer a PPO.
Of course.
If you can afford it. Sometimes budget's really driving that HMO because it is lower. The copays are lower. The cost shares are lower. But for most of my clients, I really try to explain the benefits of a PPO.
MA premiums will increase by an average of 5.1% in 2024 or $1.08.
I think the impression is there's zero premium plans everywhere. Not all agents sell nationally, right? They generally sell in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 states. But if you do sell nationally, you're shocked that there's some parts of the country that don't have zero premium plans available.
Yeah, those have dropped by about 13%.
Yeah. 2/3 of all MAPD plans, 66, charge zero premium. So only 66% have a zero premium. And I've had people call me and they're like, yeah, I have a plan and it's $112 a month. I'm like, $112?
Right.
Where are you sure it's not a Med Sup?
Right.
They're like, no, it's Medicare Advantage. 19% of Medicare Advantage plans offer some reduction in Medicare Part B give back. From watching the TV ads, you would think it's widely available, but it's really only about 20% offer that Part B give back.
You notice that more SNP plans than individual plans generally offer a widely advertised benefits, particularly food cards.
Yeah, the food cards get a lot of press. Everybody, that's all the sizzle on the steak is the food cards.
Well, the food insecurity is such a big deal in this market, so that makes
right.
a lot of sense.
Right. I'd be very interested in food benefit with the price of food too. Some of the most popular extra benefits were cut for 2024.
Well, if the plan didn't perform well.
Right. If they didn't get the star rating money and then they got less money, that's where it comes from. You'll get less of the fancy benefits.
All right, so let's talk about who was the big kahuna.
Woo! Okay, this is from Modern Healthcare's January 18th edition. If you guys are not a subscriber, that's where we get a lot of this industry insider information. It's about $200 a year to subscribe. Medicare Advantage enrollment grew 2.9%, this AEP. Okay.
And more than half of all beneficiaries are enrolled into MA plans. So that's great to hear.
Yeah. Humana has a plan in 90% of the counties in the U.S.
That's pretty cool.
United only has 87% of the counties. I would think since United's so much bigger, right? But still, very interesting to know. A lot of insurance companies are expanding. All the Blues, it seems like they had some expanding. Of course, Cigna was expanding. And of course, Aetna had some big expansions. Now, this graphic on your screen is the deal. This is what happened. This is a scorecard.
This is a scorecard. Aetna crushed it.
Aetna won. So CVS Health subsidiary Aetna had the biggest growth, 15.8%. They grew their membership to 3.9 million members. So they got 500,000 members.
So who lost 500,000
Centene lost 141,000 members. Elevance, also known as Anthem Blue Cross, lost almost 26,000 members. Bright Health lost 13,000 members. I don't even know how many they had to begin with. And you see the other losers here. Cigna, of course, losing membership and publicly saying they would like to maybe exit the market and put themselves up for sale.
And even though our big kahunas of UnitedHealthcare and Humana had growth, they had about like I think UnitedHealthcare had 1.6% and Humana had 2%. They both fell below industry average of 2.9. So their members changed
their members went to Aetna, right? They went to Aetna. Aetna was the winner. And none of us like this. Of course, Aetna likes this. But none of us agents like this.
Right.
We like stability. We don't want to have to move our clients to
Build
Aetna
our
this
book.
year and then move them back to Humana next year and then move them back to Aetna next year. We want stability. We want to grow our book.
If we have a remark by the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, Brian Thompson, on an earnings call said that he really thinks that I call it the Russian roulette of the network, waiting to the very last minute to get the best price that you can, that they lost membership because they couldn't sign with providers.
Or they wouldn't sign with providers. The Medicare Advantage margins are contingent on getting those network contracts at a profitable level and then walking away from the contract as a bargaining tool. And they'll circle back again next year. So, none of us like any of that part of the process.
It reminds me of when my husband, said he was going to buy me a necklace on one of those cruises. And he told the guy, I'm going to walk. He didn't give him the price. And the guy said, bye.
Bye. And Aetna said, hello.
Yes.
Welcome.
And I did not get my necklace.
If you have more questions about this, like I said, you can find a lot of these statistics with a subscription to Modern Healthcare. You can ask us questions in the comments below.
Good selling, folks. See you later.